Hi guys, welcome to Tutes Online. Today I'm going to go over some forensic anatomy terminology. So when I say the skull, I mean both the cranium and the mandible. But as is the case in forensics, you can often end up with bits and pieces of the skull. You can sometimes find just the mandible, which is the lower jawbone. You can sometimes have the cranium, which is the skull minus the mandible. You can have the calvarium, which is the cranium minus the face. And you can have the collote, which is the calvarium minus the base. So we have our skull, which is cranium and mandible. We have our mandible, which is just the lower jaw. We have our cranium, which is just the skull without the mandible. We have the calvarium, which is the cranium minus the face. And we have our collote, which is the calvarium minus the base. The term splanchno-cranium means the facial skeleton. Neurocranium which is the brain case. So you have parts of the facial skeleton, or you have just the brain case of the skull. We're going to be mainly looking at adult skulls, but I'll take you through some features of the juvenile skull. And the term juvenile covers any stage prior to adulthood. So this is the prenatal stage to the adolescence stage. So the features of a juvenile skull are open sutures, which are probably the most definitive feature of a juvenile skull. And these open sutures are called fontanelles. The neurocranium is relatively large when compared with the splanchno-cranium. There's also a suture on the mandible called symphysis mentae. And this symphysis is present in children but not in adults. So we have our fontanelles, we have a large neurocranium, and symphysis mentae on the mandible. And that about wraps it up for forensic anatomy terminology. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. Make sure you visit our website or subscribe if you want to learn more about forensic anatomy. Thanks, and I'll see you soon!